attached, but if we pull this up slightly, okay, here's our nice adducens nerves. Oops. Nice. Okay, these are the adducens nerves that I just showed you that go up over the pons. And these big ones right here, great big ones on that side, and that one's already been ripped off on this side. Great, the biggest of the cranial nerves, that's the trigeminal. Tri meaning three, there's three big nerve fibers that come out in the same place. Okay, so these are the adducens again. That's the trigeminal. Okay, and the only other ones they ask you about are the spinal accessory nerves, and they're the little ones that are on the spine. Okay? Okay, so this is our, hold this together. This is our longitudinal fissure. This is our transverse fissure. Okay? If we look at your sagittal section, what the hell is that? There we go. Look at the sagittal section. Okay, see this white band right here? This is the corpus callosum. That is a band, itch my eye. That is a band of nerve fibers, a big flat band of nerve fibers that connects your right and left hemispheres. Okay, it goes back and forth. So your right brain can talk to your left brain. Okay? This end of it is called the genu. This end is the splenium. This part down here is called the fornix. And if we look in here, you see this stuff right here? That's called choroid plexus. And that is the tissue that's responsible for making cerebral spinal fluid. So this is the third ventricle right here. A ventricle is a space, right? So that stuff is in that ventricle. It makes the cerebral spinal fluid. That cerebral spinal fluid then flows through the aqueduct, which is a channel, down here to a fourth ventricle, which is located here, and then down the spinal cord. Okay? Want to do that again? Okay. Corpus callosum. Okay? Right there. This is the genu. This is the splenium. This is the fornix. Move that out of the way. The stuff in here, this gooey stuff in here, is choroid plexus. It makes the cerebral spinal fluid, which fills up the third ventricle, flows through the cerebral aqueduct, down here to the fourth ventricle, and then down the spinal cord. Okay? This bulge right here is the thalamus, right here. Located just below it, this little piece down here is the hypothalamus. You see that? This is the thalamus, this is the hypothalamus. The pituitary gland would be hanging right down here, if it were still here. Okay? This is the cerebellum with the arborvitae, the tree of life. Okay? One other thing on the... Let's look at this one. If you look on the medulla and over the pons, you see this big artery right here? That's the basilar artery. It's actually sitting in a fissure. And these little bumps on either side of that fissure are called the pyramids. Okay? And I think that's it, ladies.
1 week, girls.